Alright guys, it's Cokewood J here bringing you guys a Destiny video. This is probably one of the most important Destiny videos that you guys will watch until Rise of Iron comes out. So this video is pretty much me explaining how to prepare for Rise of Iron, what you're going to need to do. So for any Guardians that are 334, 335, you have your gear, you maxed out your subclasses, you already have the materials that you need to go into Rise of Iron. So you have a lot of Multi-Light, a lot of strange coins. You have like a whole bunch of stacks of materials like helium filaments, relic iron, spirit bloom, whatever it may be. Don't worry about this. You don't really have to grind anymore. The biggest thing that you guys might have to worry about is just like stacking up on engrams. So guys, look at my vault. I'm decent on weapon engrams and armor engrams. I'm about to fill up my whole vault with armor engrams. So the point of you guys stacking up on engrams, so this is for players that need to prepare and they're not ready for Rise of Iron yet and they want to know what to do to prepare for it. You guys are going to stack up on weapon engrams and armor engrams, and you guys want to get your materials ready, alright? Because you're going to want to upgrade your gear in year 3 when you unlock all the good shit, whether it be raid gear, trials gear, and Iron Bandit gear. So you guys want to get a whole bunch of materials. You guys want to get a whole bunch of strange coins and Multi-Lights. Coke boy, how do I get all this shit? Just do your regular activities, grind out strikes, do the raid. Oh yeah, synthesis also. You want to get a lot of consumables. You guys want to get your reputation boosters. Save up your reputation boosters, because here's the reason why you want to save up your reputation boosters. Because with the introduction of year 2, Vanguard packages, Crucible packages, Dead Orbit, whatever it was, became very important because you got strange coins and Multi-Lights and also really good weapons from your vendors. So stack up on those so that when year 3 comes out, you guys can grind strikes when that new heroic strike playlist comes out for the newer strikes, and you guys could just go inside there, grind it out, get your reputation really fast, and get packages. And that's also the point of you saving up your engrams. The reason you want to save up your engrams is so that you can get your Cryptarch reputation really high, really quick. So you can just get a shitload of packages from him whenever you level up. You don't want to do this exactly on day 1. Here's the reason why. When you're a low light level, you don't get 335 gear out of nowhere. If you're light level 200 and Taken King, you're not just going to drop a 335 gear from a freaking engram. You're not. And from a package. So you want to save up all those engrams, or most of them, so that when you get to a decent light level, whether you're 370 inside year 3 or 380 when you're about to prepare for that raid, you just turn those all in and you get your Cryptarch packages. Same thing with Vanguard, same thing with Crucible. The thing you want to do a couple of days before release is faction edge everything. So what faction edging is when you get your faction, that white bar right there, almost to the end, so that when year 3 starts, you can just like do one strike, one match of Crucible, turn in like a little bit engrams, and get packages from them. So you can get like a decent weapon, some good gear when year 3 comes out, right? 2, maxing out your subclasses. If you're a newer player, you just recently got the game, you definitely want to max out all of your subclasses. So grind out bounties, do your strikes, whatever you need to do. So for the Titan, you definitely want to max out your bubble, because every single raid that you do, you're gonna need a bubble. Don't worry about your Hammer of Soul yet. Don't worry about your striker class. Worry about your bubble. Whenever you're doing strikes, whenever you're doing raids, the most important thing that people are gonna ask for is a Titan with bubble. So weapons of blessings. You need to get both of those unlocked, alright? And throw it on with Illuminated, okay? You guys, another thing you guys need to do is, especially for these players who don't know how to complete a raid, research it. Research how to complete the raid, especially when year 3 comes out. Learn how to do the raid, because it gets very annoying when you have these very experienced Destiny players, myself included, a couple of my friends, when we have kids that never done King's Fall. We're about to reach a year of that raid being released, and people still don't know how to do King's Fall. So please, learn how to raid. Look up videos. It's not difficult. Once you learn the mechanics of the raid and you know your role, do it. And that's another thing. The most important thing about doing raids is filling in your roles. If you understand your role within the raid and you understand how to be very versatile within the raid, then you can do it. I hate when I do King's Fall and like only one person knows how to run. And when we're doing sisters, a lot of people can't run. So you guys really need to learn how to fill in your roles. Learn how to do King's Fall now. Prepare yourself so that when the new raid comes out, what is it? Wrath of the Machine, yeah, Wrath of the Machine. You can like pretty much be prepared and experienced for that. So that when you learn how to do that, you're like, all right, I got it. Okay, so most of these newer players learn how to do these activities. That's the reason why you guys aren't reaching this light level really fast, is because you guys don't know how to do that, especially challenge mode. Raids and challenge mode will give you the most gear possible within like an hour, depending on how long you know how to do a raid and how good your fire team is. So like when you do the challenge mode, you get like a shitload of gear on hard mode. So learn how to do that. Play it on normal mode first. When you beat it on normal mode, you pretty much got the gist of it. Get comfortable with it, okay? Another thing is exotic shards. So for players who have been around since year one and you're like me and you're running low on exotic shards because exotic shards are really hard to come by, start dismantling the year one weapons and gear that you have the year 2 versions of. In a little bit I'll start dismantling my year 1 last word, year 1 truth, all this stuff. Just dismantle it because there's no point in having the year 1 version of it anymore. It's useless. So if you have the year 2 version of it, just dismantle your year 1 version. And yeah, you guys can see I have like a whole bunch of exotics. The biggest grind was freaking the exotic sword, getting the materials from that. So yeah, just make sure you guys do stuff. There's a couple of other videos on YouTube that teach you guys how to prepare for that, and just research, look up some videos on Rods of Iron, some info, what's coming within the DLC, the kind of strikes, the raid, and everything like that, weapons and gear, and just follow these steps that I told you guys, and you guys will do perfectly fine when the new raid comes out, alright, and the new DLC. So make sure you guys go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll do a couple more videos on showing you guys what to do for year 2, and when year 3 comes out, I'll give you guys some videos on that, alright?